today I'm gonna build a zoo base in 99 Nights in the Forest. We're gonna have different enclosures for every animal, including the bears, the wolves, and even live rabbits. And we're even gonna trap the cultist king. This is gonna be a fully functional zoo with a ticket station and even a food stand where you can go and buy cute food, you know, to have little munchies while you explore. And the craziest part is that we managed to do all of this in under 50 days. So make sure you stick around till the end to see what the base looks like. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more 99 Nights from me. Alrighty, let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off like usual, collecting a bunch of wood. I mean, deforestation is kind of the opposite of, I guess, what we're trying to go for here. We're trying to build a zoo, but it's okay. Sometimes you have to deforest for the greater good, okay? And this is definitely one of those instances, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna conserve the animals and we'll have trees inside of our zoo, so I don't really feel that bad. While we're here though, I do want to tell you guys a really silly story about me going to the zoo, because I haven't really told this online because it's really embarrassing, but I actually got really traumatized at a zoo. So basically, I was really young and I was really excited to go to the zoo. We went to San Diego Zoo with my family and I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally the best thing ever. Like, I'm so excited. We're gonna see all the cute little animals. It was supposed to be a really good time. Notice how I said supposed to? Let me explain. So we're going through all the different animal exhibits and we finally come to the gorillas. Now, I was fascinated by these gorillas because they were just doing all sorts of very human things. Obviously, gorillas are like very human-like, right? Like, they're pretty much our ancestors or our cousins. I don't really know, whatever. Point is, we're kind of related to them. And so I was very fascinated just seeing them do very like human things. Mind you, I'm also a young child and I haven't really seen a gorilla in person before. So I was just like very invested. There was this one gorilla in particular who just looked like a very grumpy grandpa. Like, he was just sitting in the back and like having a good old time. And I was really into him. Like, I was watching him. He was having a good time. It looked like he was smiling at me. We were making friends until a different gorilla came up to him and literally they started having some sort of an argument. I don't know if they were getting territorial or what, but it started to get pretty heated, I'm not gonna lie. And it basically ended in the angry gorilla pooping in front of the grandpa. I mentioned this for a very specific reason because what I didn't know was that that one piece of poop was literally gonna traumatize me. I then watch as the other gorilla slowly sits down and picks up a leaf and I'm thinking, oh, he's just like playing with plants, like love that for him, period, king. But what I didn't realize was that he was about to use that leaf as a scoop, literally turning it into a bowl for the giant steaming turd. When I tell you I watched in horror, disgust, as he took the leaf with the giant steaming fresh turd on it, rolled it up like a burrito, and took a big bite out of it. Guys, I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. I watched a gorilla literally eat poop. Literally, how much worse can it get? I don't think it could get any worse than that, I fear. I was rightfully so very traumatized and didn't really know what to feel. I had just watched a gorilla eat his own poop in front of me and I was quite disgusted and scared. I was obviously a very young child, so I did the logical thing and started literally kicking and screaming because I was like, get me out of here. But listen, you would have probably done it too, okay? Imagine seeing that in person. Disgusting. Anyways, I now have it out for gorillas because what do you mean you guys eat poop? Okay, I didn't know this was a normal thing that we do, but it's not something that I do. So instead of visiting a zoo, you know, like a normal human being, I'm gonna be building one in Roblox because I'm too scared to actually go to one. Just gonna go around and collect a bunch of resources to hopefully find some good loot. Ooh, a bandage. That's really good. Let's just continue looting around a little bit, try to find as much as we possibly can, and then we can actually move on to the good stuff, which is the building. Duh. I really do need a spear though. This is not gonna be good if I run into literally anything. Wait, see the volcano biome here though, period. And more pieces of coal. I'm gonna try and venture out a little bit, find some rare chests, and hopefully find some good stuff in them. What's an alpha wolf? Don't want anything to do with that. No, thank you. A good sack. Nice. And a fuel canister. Love to see it. Lots of fuel in here. And a med kit. Nice. This is already gonna be a good run. Now hear me out here. I know I'm building a zoo, but sometimes we have to kill animals for the greater good. And this is definitely one of those instances, I fear. I'm sorry, wolf. Needed to be done. Hey, period. That was pretty easy. Now I'm not even wanting to actually save the kid. I realistically just want to get this chest. Ooh, a rifle. This is going good. Should I bring the kid back? I don't know. I think we'll just leave them for now. I don't really want the days to go faster. It's day 5 and we have officially completed the fire. My man, Furniture King, is finally on the map as well. So I'm gonna head to him and just collect everything he has for me. At least have something good. So we have a writable sign, a gazebo, some of these, and I'm seeing a bunch of these picket fences. So I am gonna grab them. Hey, it looks good. Not too bad for first haul. We also just collected a bunch of things and also got started on our auto cooker here, so hopefully food is going to be a little bit more reliable. I hope anyway. I'm gonna not steal that stew from someone. And then I think we can just get to collecting a few more resources and actually starting to outline our base. Okay, let's see what the furniture trader has got for us this time. What have you got, King? Ooh, some good things. Except I'm literally broke. Okay, love that for me. I mean, I guess we'll get the important things then. We'll get these like wooden fence segments. Love that. And now I have to head back because I'm hungry and broke. Oh, thank God we've got some stews as well. Drop a bunch of stuff in there so that it'll kind of cook off, period. And I'm gonna take the stew with me. The goal right now is just collecting a bunch of food. I've recorded so many of these videos and yet somehow chopping trees literally never gets any better. Oh my God, I hate doing this every single time. Now we have a bunch of wood, so it's time to actually start mapping out the zoo. I'm pretty much just gonna make a really huge rectangle for this. I know, so creative. But listen, I have a vision. So I want the actual base to be a giant square, basically. And I like these two trees here, so I'm actually just gonna end up using this as the entrance. I'm gonna use that as the door, basically, to the zoo. It looks good. And then we'll decorate it more later, but for now, that looks pretty all right. And I'm gonna start using the rest of these to kind of map this out as well. Oh my gosh, man is back. I need toes, I need toes. There we go. Thank you. I will be putting these to good use for a good sack. Okay. Don't need that exactly. And a wolf pelt for nothing. Thank you. It does look like we're out of alpha wolf pelts. So let me go try and grab one really quick. This could be a really bad idea, but you know, I don't really have good ideas often. I was supposed to be building a zoo and here I am deforesting the entire forest and killing off all the animals I can find. And all I say to that is that it's for a good cause. Okay, you are gonna drop your pelt for me. No. Oh my God. Okay, you seem furry. You might drop it. Nope. But you, huh? Do you want to drop a pelt? You do. Yay. Except I have quite literally a minute. Let me run back. Okay, a giant sack. Slay. Oh, and quite literally nothing good. I mean, a strong axe is okay. It's not the best, but it's better than what we had. I was hoping for like a chainsaw or something, but I don't even think you can get that from him. It's fine. We have a big one now. We'll make chopping trees so much easier. Anyways, back to the mission. Let's start mapping out the zoo. Now, this is awkward, but I do think this side of the zoo can kind of go in this sort of a pattern. Kind of round it off over here. Here we go. Starting to map it out now. The rest of it is going to go kind of in the same way. So I'm going to round it off going this way and then just straight and square along the back just to keep it really simple and easy because, you know, I want to put in the least amount of work possible in the walls. I hate doing them. Okay, I don't want to do them. So let's just kind of round this off a little bit. And then from here, it pretty much just goes straight and we can continue on. Oh my gosh, the ugly ram. Go away. Do you want to be a part of my zoo, perhaps? Guys, I don't think he wants to be in my zoo. These are going in though. So let's chop, chop, chop. Gosh, holy trees. Hey, so we're back to deforesting. Love that. Look who's back. Some cute things. We have these street lanterns, which I really like. And nothing else, because I'm broke. Love that. At least we got these. So we've pretty much almost completed this entire area. I just have a little bit more log walls that I need to build. But I think for the most part, our overall zoo is pretty much done. This is going to be the final little wall here. Here we go. Really cute. I also want to try and surround the base in saplings if I can to make it feel like an actual zoo. And more wood collection. Now let's move on to actually sectioning off the areas. I'm going to start off by just sectioning off this little kitchen area over here. I'm just going to box this in. So looks good. That way it's not exactly connected to everything else and it doesn't look weird. And we'll kind of extend this to the crafting table as well because, you know, I don't really want this to be showing in the zoo. We can almost turn this into like a little zookeeper's area or something. And then we'll box it in with some fences. That way you can't exactly access it. I also have the fun idea of placing the gazebo right here inside of the campfire. Make it look kind of cute and decorative. Actually, it doesn't really have to be centered because it's not really going to work. I think I'm going to do it this way maybe. Here we go. And then I'm grabbing a bunch of other materials to start making the rest of the base. I want to section this off, but not on log walls. That way it's not, you know, boring. And I'm going to end up placing the map right here, along with the sundial right here, just in the corner. So I think this right here can be like an information desk area, kind of like the front. So maybe we can have a little like reception desk right here. That would be kind of cute. What I'm going to do is use some of these wood rain storages, almost as little walls, this on either side. And then we'll kind of connect it with a little table. I'll grab this little writable sign and just right over here, and we can write information desk on here. But anyway, it is daytime and I have a mission now because we need to collect one of our exhibits. Yes, collect. You heard me right. Headed over here specifically because I see a very fancy church, and inside of it is this ritual area. I see somebody heading over here, so I'm gonna wait till they get here, but we're gonna be collecting one of our main exhibits, the Cultist King. Now to summon this guy, you just have to drop these cultist gems right here, and the Cultist King is going to spawn. There he is in all of his glory. Sort of. I mean, he's not really that scary to be honest, but he's kind of scary. Period. We did it. Let's go. He also drops his antlers and a few other things, but the main thing I wanted from him was his body. Ooh, and an infernal sack. I wish I could take this, but I already have the giant sack, so I can't. He's gonna be a little difficult to carry, but we will take him back regardless. Let's just, you know, run. Oh my god, really? There's no way I die trying to take this man back. Really? Okay, there we go. Now somehow, torturously, we have to end up taking him back to base. He's so big though. This is difficult. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is he stuck now? Oh my god, here he is. No! Oh my god. I literally threw him into the fire. Are you actually kidding me? I'm gonna crash out. I'm genuinely gonna crash out. It's fine. I guess it's just a matter of time. But now I can finally complete this little area by using these tables. So there we go. A little informational table. I also see this cute little mushroom chair here. So I'm gonna use one of these at the front, and we'll put one more right here. Also put some of these guys here. And of course we have our two very professional receptionists. And we have these fairy lights too. How cute. This is pretty cute for a little receptionist area. Now we can start actually working on some of our exhibits as well. I'm immediately wanting to use some of these like mossy trellis combination with some different log walls and things. So let's see what I can come up with here. So we're gonna start our exhibits along this corner. And I think the first one we're gonna build is a little bunny exhibit because obviously we've trapped this little bunny in here somehow. So I'm gonna place a log wall here. Oh my gosh, wait, we actually have two bunnies in here. That's so perfect. Let me just make sure they can't get out. Trapping you guys in here forever. Some mossy trellis like so that they can't hop over. And I'm gonna use this hammer to pick that up. And now the bunnies are trapped in here forever. It's already coming together. Also, I think I'm just gonna turn this into our little storage space. There we go. Oh, look at them roaming around and they're all happy. I should probably give them some decoration though. Oh, a little shrub. And then maybe some of these flowers just around. Maybe I'll also put one of these plant lanterns so that they don't get scared at night. There we go. Little bunny exhibit. We'll maybe add some more things in there. Wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna grab some carrots and we'll build this little wood rain storage and maybe a farm plot. Little guy doesn't really seem like he wants to move from this position. He seems a little traumatized, if you will. Just to make them a little bit more happy, I'm gonna give them a cute little farm plot with some carrots. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Also gonna start moving these wolf corpses out of the way, and we can just drop some carrots around to make our little bunnies happy. There we go. Enjoy. Look at him looking at us. Girl, you're never getting out. Get used to zoo life because you're stuck in here forever. Now let's work on the next exhibit, the pelt trader. No, I'm just kidding. He's not gonna be an exhibit, I promise. I'm not crazy, but I am gonna make the next exhibit right next to the little bunnies. And I'm thinking this one can be a little bit bigger because I wanna try and put some wolves in here. I don't exactly know the logistics of how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try to make it work. We will figure it out as we go. I guess ideally you'd have like a little fence here, but I feel like they could just jump over that. So another mossy trellis it is. And I'll decorate the center with one of these little fairy lights. There we go. Now, because this enclosure is going to be for wolves, I want to make it feel wolfy, I guess. I think it would be pretty good to have at least one sapling in there. So let's chop down a tree and maybe put a little tree in there. I think we'll actually do one more. One just doesn't feel like enough. Do another one on this side. Also going to use these hedgerows inside here. I feel like they might appreciate that. Then I'm thinking one more tree right back here. Perfect. I can maybe add a mossy rock in here too. Why not? It's giving wolf. I think that looks pretty good. Now for the difficult part, luring a wolf in here. Now the goal is to lure it in and then trap it in with the mossy trellis. So let's see if I can pull it off. I don't even know if this is gonna work, guys. Let's find a wolf. Hi, King. You wanna follow me? You wanna follow me? Come with me. He's moving kind of slowly, but let's see if this actually works. I saw on TikTok that all you have to do to lead these guys in is just basically take them in range of it. And then hopefully they don't become violent anymore. My goal is just to trap him and then hopefully he doesn't, you know, despawn or whatever. We'll kind of see how that goes. Okay, we're making him. We're getting him come into base. You want to come in? You want to come in? Wait, he actually came inside. Oh my gosh. Wait, he actually came in. Come on in. Come on in. Come inside. No, come in. Wait, he made it in, period. Oh, he doesn't want to come inside with me. Well, that was an epic fail. Maybe we can try again later. Now, Vicky is going to try and help me get this wolf because I obviously don't know how to do it very well. But first, our man is back, so we need to go trade with him. Wait, there she comes. There she comes with our wolf. Okay, I guess I just have to hide in the corner and be ready to close this off. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna stand over here, ready. Once he comes in, we're gonna grab him. Well, that didn't work either. Maybe they just changed that so that it can't happen anymore. At least we got bunnies. I do like the bunnies. We'll just have to use the corpses and play pretend. Anyway, off to see my man. He had a small puddle. I'm so glad somebody grabbed it. Also, these large toadstools. These are so cute. Oh, I love them. Definitely gonna use these somewhere. Don't know where, but somewhere for sure. Now, since we can't lure in an actual wolf, let's just use these corpses and play pretend. Oh my gosh, why is he dangling like that? So I'm gonna put one of them right here to just look very intimidating and intimidating and intimidating and very intimidating. He doesn't look dead, does he? Maybe? I don't know. They all kind of look dead. Maybe I can like roll them over. Can I roll them over? Wait, I can. Okay, they just kind of look like they're sleeping. That's fine. They can sleep. Oh, okay. Maybe if I fling him around a little bit, he'll kind of turn the right direction. Okay, here we go. Can you turn, please, in a way that doesn't make you look dead? This is not okay. This is not okay. Maybe if I just like grab him in the sack and then turn him instead. Wait, that was a bit better. Okay, he still looks dead though. Why does he look dead? Can we fall the other direction, please? Okay, that's fine. He looks like he's peeing or something. We'll go with it. And then we just grab one more. Oh, and he still looks dead. Wait, okay, Slay. That looks good. Since they're dead though, I feel like I can just use one of these wooden fences and close this off so you can look at the wolves. They won't get you, I promise. They're just sleeping. Gorgeous. We also have these really cute brick lanterns. And I feel like what better place to use them than the literal wolf exhibit. They are asleep. Yeah, they're just tired. They're so sleepy. Ooh. See, look, this makes sense. Okay, our zookeeper is putting them to sleep with a gorgeous song. They hear a lullaby and they just completely fall asleep. Anyway, let's focus on our next exhibit, which is going to be the cultist king once we are able to actually collect him. Now hear me out. What if I did something like this and pick this up and then maybe close this off like this? Okay, there we go. And we can make another little exhibit in here. I don't know who the exhibit's gonna be for necessarily, but you know, it'll be cute. I'll put this little fence here. Maybe use a logs tool to close this off. And then maybe we can add another one of these really pretty plant lanterns. Perfect. I do really like how this area is looking right now. I also really want to add some sort of an entrance here. We're just going to need a bunch of bush planters for this because I'm thinking I'll just outline it. So this is what the entrance is looking like now. I added a bunch of these bush planters, some street lanterns, and even these fairy lights along with these fences. I'm going to color them a different color. I just need Furniture Poppy to come back. That way I can buy a paintbrush from him. But I think it's looking really good so far as decoration goes. Even I think I'm going to place a shrub right here. And what would be so tea is to line this with a bunch of defense blueprints. That way, not only is our base cute, it's also completely protected. Because, you know, there's only one entrance. You're gonna get attacked if you have to walk through here. I don't think it's the best idea to have barbed wire at the entrance to a zoo, but we're just gonna pretend like it's not there. Anyway, flowers and more bushes also. I think that's a super cute entrance. Now I'm thinking we can try and separate this into little paths here. Like, hear me out. Now this right here is obviously our little storage space. So I am gonna just section that off. I love using these wood rain storages as walls recently, so I am gonna do that again. Maybe a fence as well. Our defense blueprints inside here. And I'm also gonna make more shelves. This is really starting to come together. Now we're gonna start on the next exhibit, which is probably the scariest one, I'm not gonna lie. And this one is going to be the bear exhibit. Now I still really wanna try and get some live animals in here, but I don't really know how we're going to achieve that necessarily. A little bit scared, if you will, but we're gonna try, okay? Gonna take a bit of work, but I think we can pull it off. Let's just box this in like this. Oh my god, the deer is in our base. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, and there are wolves coming. Oh no! No, 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 no. Oh, this is bad, guys. This is bad. We just have to survive. Oh my gosh, I really need to decorate this before they get back. There's one thing in particular that I want to put down there, and I literally cannot find it anywhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, there it is. Yes, the small puddle. So, you know, every bear needs their pond. I think this is cute. We have 4 cultist gems again, so I'm gonna try and head back and grab the cultist king. I just spent literally 45 minutes trying to capture animals, and it just didn't work, and we're giving up. Okay, sometimes you just have to know when to call it quits, and this is one of those moments, I fear. But this we can do. Evading the ritual once again. Here he comes. Go, here we go. There he is, dead. Did he even drop anything good? Ooh, he did drop an infernal crossbow. And of course, his giant body. Okay, here we go. Now we have to take him back very slowly. We had some issues last time, and we're not gonna repeat them this time. Oh my god, why are you so difficult to transport? Like, I know you're big, but really? Okay, here we go. And night is approaching. Lovely, just lovely. I love that. It's fine, it looks like it's kind of working. So let me just keep trying to take him out of here. Oh my god, it's the ram. It's literally the ram. No! Just trying to get back, okay? That's all I want. Here we go. We're running, we're running, we're running. It's working a little bit better now. We're lifting him a bit higher. We're gonna take him around the other way. That way he's completely safe from the fire. Okay, here we go. Now we just need to get him inside. Okay, oh my gosh, he's almost in. He's almost in. These wolves need to go away. Here we go. Round 2. We can do it this time. We just have to be really, really careful. Oh my god, he's so fat. Like, he's actually so fat. Can I put him in my sack? Oh my god, I can. Why didn't I just do that? Are you serious? You can just put him in the sack? Are you actually kidding me? Who was gonna tell me I could have just done that? Are you actually so serious? Well, I guess I put in all that extra effort for nothing, for literally nothing. Here he is. Oh my god, why is he sitting like that? Sit like a normal person, bro. Hey, I mean, it kind of looks like he's alive or something. He's alive, he's moving, he's, you know, a live specimen, period. Love that. Oh my god, he literally is not doing what I want him to do. Just sit, bro. Is it that hard? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, maybe he's just sleeping. I don't know. One of my teammates is gonna try and do it for me instead because I'm sick and tired of this. In the meantime, let's just continue working on this area and pretty much finish it off. The last thing I'm gonna do is grab a log wall here. This was supposed to be the bear exhibit, but that's okay. It just didn't work out. We're gonna turn it into a cute little dino exhibit instead. Now I'm gonna try and do something really fun here. Obviously, every zoo needs a main exhibit, and I think for this one, I'm gonna do something really crazy. And we're gonna make a cage for the actual deer. Yes, you heard me right, the monster. Here it is, our beautiful cage that I'm building. Now I've built the cage, and we're ready to try and trap the deer. Before we do that, I wanna actually finish off this little zoo area, and the last thing I really wanna add is obviously a way to make some more money. We're already charging for tickets, but you know the best way to rip people off as soon as they're inside of your establishment? Food. We're all big bags at the end of the day when you think about it, and honestly, there's nothing I would rather spend on than actual food. So we're gonna turn this into a little, you know, kitchen area situation. I have these wooden nightstands. So I'm gonna place these down just like that. The land is a little uneven, but we're not gonna talk about it. Yes, it bothers me too, but I can't do anything. Oh my god, I wish we could terraform, but I guess not. Also gonna use some of these mossy trellis to lock this in. So, and I think I wanna use the colorful fairy lights arch here to make it feel really grand. Come over here and give us your money. Also gonna place these cone lanterns like that. And I think I'll place a really cute fairy light arch right here. Right, how cute. You just walk through here to this magical area. I'm gonna block this off as if it's a fancy gate that you just cannot get through. What I'm gonna do is take one of these cakes, actually both of them, and a stew as well. And we'll put a piece of cake right here, plus maybe one of these stews here too. It's pretty yummy. I don't really know what to do with that antler. We're just not gonna worry about it. You know what you do with things you don't know what to do with? Just throw them into storage and don't worry about them. Now I'm gonna go around and add a bunch of final details, and then we'll pretty much be done with this base. Okay, let's try and capture the deer. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's coming for me. Oh my god, oh my god, ew, 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 ew. Okay, all we have to do is lead him into the base. Oh my god, do the flashlight, keep myself safe. Oh my god, it's getting a little too close. No, 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 no. Okay, all we have to do is get the deer in here. Let's go. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, and then I just have to go around and just trap it in. Oh my god, no! Okay, and then we just trap it in here, and boom, it's stuck. It can't leave now. The zoo is finally complete, so let me show you around. Obviously, you have to get through a thick thicket of leaves because it's located deep in the woods. Don't mind that. But here's what the entrance looks like. It looks so beautiful, and then you walk through here. Immediately, you're greeted with meat on the floor. Let's just get rid of that. Thank you. You never saw that. Nobody saw that. Anyway, we have this gorgeous entrance right here that I'm absolutely obsessed with. It turned out so pretty. And then over here is our main exhibit, the deer. Yes, that's right. He's trapped in here and he cannot get out because I'm a baddie and I managed to trap the literal deer. Not only am I a zookeeper, I'm also a monster tamer. Must be my charm. We also have a bird over there just, you know, cawing on top of the fences. This is normal. Some of our animals are wild roaming. They can be free, you know, they can interact with the guests. It looks like the deer's a little bit angry. What are you gonna do all the way from in there? Nothing. You're gonna do nothing. Over here is the information desk where you come to buy your tickets as soon as you enter. There are a lot of workers in there waiting to tend to your absolutely every need. So don't worry, no matter what you need, we got you covered. Over here is a map of the zoo. And then when you come through here, we have a very popular exhibit. Now this one is really rare, okay guys? Here we have the Grand King and the Pelt Trader, I guess. He's also in there. This is a very scary, very famous, very deadly monster called the Cultist King. He even has antlers, look at him. But of course he's asleep right now and we have our guard right here with a rifle and a cowboy hat ready in case he tries to escape. But usually he's just sleeping, so it's really no big deal. In here we have our wolf exhibit. They're sleeping right now because it's nighttime, duh. And a really cute pathway going around here. We also have a live bunny exhibit in here. They're very happy with all their carrots. And look at this super cute dinosaur. How cute is she? She's one of our rarest species, of course. She is prehistoric. We brought her back to life, you know, DNA sampling and all that fancy stuff. We do that here too. This is a very fancy zoo. She's so adorable. Look at her playing in her little pen. We love her here. Over through this way, we have a little food stand. There's nobody working right now because it's nighttime, but if you need anybody, you know, we have plenty of workers at the front desk, and we have cake and all sorts of stews ready for you in case you get hungry. This area is for authorized personnel only, so you can't technically access it. But we have a farm right here where we produce all of our food, and in here we have a secret storage area that you cannot see. Anyway, that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. I loved building the zoo. What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know if you have any other ideas for bases you want to see me build in 99 Nights in the Forest. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel, that way you never miss a single video from me. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, models.